And please expect it. We're in reversing.
Well, thanks.
Caucasian female, mid-30s, blunt force trauma, lots of it.
Nice to see you too, Nora.
They just dumped her hair, threw her out of the car.
Didn't matter to her, she was dead before she got here. Defensive wounds on her hands and forearms. She put up a hell of a fight. The contusions from the fall are all post-mortem.
Any ID?
Not yet. First call out was from 911, a concerned citizen. Aurora, this is Inspector Basso.
How you doing?
I was just in the neighborhood, you know, making my rounds.
She picked up a dime back at Crank. This is a popular spot for tweak heads.
I've been extremely forthcoming here, ma'am, so go easy on the insults.
Okay.
I should get a prize for what I did.
Dead man's on his way. Did you touch the body at all?
Oh, yeah. That's what I love to do. I like to touch dead people. It's like pouring gravy on the buzz.
But she's got no watch. She's got no jewelry.
I called you, remember?
Did you recognize her at all? You seen her around here before?
Hard to recognize, beat up bad like that. Her clothes, her hair, her nails even. No. We're not in the same club. This is a great jacket. Is this Gore-Tex? Feels like Gore-Tex.
Found this under the body. Chain was broken.
Probably broke when she got pushed out of the car. Makes sense.
Sarkin, Teresa, Major USMC. She's a Marine.
Semper Fi.
Ready to light up the world? New Herbal Essence's bold and brilliant hair color gives you up to 42% more shine. Try New Herbal Essence's hair color. It just hit the shelves.
Getting ready to clean the bathroom, Mom?
Yep.
Keep stretching.
Introducing the Mr. Clean Magic Reach, a new extendable cleaning tool that makes cleaning the bathroom less of a workout. It comes with a flexible head and 2 different cleaning pads. The scrubbing pad tackles showers and cleans tubs with ease. The mopping pad cleans counters, floors, and hard-to-reach areas. Why reach? Get Mr. Clean Magic Reach.
What you do, it's the way that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it. And that's what
New Tide Cold Water. It cleans better in cold water than the other guy in warm.
Ain't what you do, it's the time that you do it. Ain't what you do, as long as you get results.
Cool. New Tide Cold Water.
From morning till night, we all do it. Now we don't have to. Secret Platinum Invisible Solid gives 24-hour odor protection or your money back. It's still working, so you can stop checking.
At last, my love has come along.
At last, a dry cat food good enough to be called Fancy Feast. Introducing the ultimate feast for the senses. Fancy Feast Gourmet Gold. It's simply the best tasting dry cat food there is.
Part 422 may not seem perfect to you, but to her, it smells and feels just right. That's because Lever 2000 gives you fresh, clean, healthy-feeling skin that's ideal for sharing. Lever 2000 for 2,000 healthy parts.
Good morning. At Geico, we're all about happy customers. In fact, our customer satisfaction is at 97%. But to get the other 3%, my friend and I are going door to door across America. So the witch said, "Come here, my pretty little darlings, and look at my small car insurance bill." That slays me. We're on our way to 100% satisfaction.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful princess and a gentleman refined. Catherine Oxenberg, a descendant of Catherine the Great, a Hollywood actor, Caspar Van Dien, was her mate. She had one child, he had two, and when they were married, two more joined the brew. A spiritual woman, a practical man, they joined together and their fairy tale began. Now find out if 5 kids from 3 relationships, a royal mother-in-law, an astrologer, a feng shui expert, a nanny, some movie-star friends, and 1 princess in training, can all live happily ever after. I Married a Princess. Premieres Monday, April 18th at 8, only on Lifetime.
I still don't see why we have to work with them.
The military has to be involved. We're talking about the death of a high-ranking officer on active duty.
But we caught the case. We're working it.
Teresa Sarkin was a Marine hero. She was a helicopter pilot. She flew like, 17 missions in the Bosnian conflict before that Desert Storm. The military investigators have more than a legitimate interest in this case.
Yes, but she was killed here in San Francisco.
On your turf.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're going to wrap this up when? At the end of the day?
Well, maybe we get lucky. Maybe they use one of her credit cards.
Not open for discussion.
Hi, Lieutenant Sharon Walker, Captain.
Captain Kate McCafferty. This is Inspector DiLorenzo. And Inspector...
Nathan Basso. Nate. So, what do we call you? Lieutenant?
Or ma'am. Sharon's fine.
Well, Sharon, let's put our heads together here and we'll catch us some bad guys, huh?
We caught the case. We're working it.
Get out. I can't believe you and Dom haven't done it yet.
Hey, come on, why don't you just put it on the radio?
Some people like to get to know each other first.
Hey, ancient history. It is. I'm like a nun now. Gosh, a nun with a gun. That's pretty scary. You guys have had the talk, though, right?
Well, it's been a while. I'm out of practice.
Listen, that's easy then. You know, you just grill him. Names, dates, places. Look, if this was me right now with what I know, I'd get my own blood draw, pay for the lab work myself, and get it delivered to me. When they say romance is dead. Oh, and BYOC.
What's that?
Bring your own condoms.
There are like 8,000 different kinds. I mean, I checked it out. They even have one with faces.
Yeah, don't get those.
Jenny Magda, Kyle Landers, 19 years old. A friend dropped him off at the county ER this morning and drove away. 10 minutes later, he was dead. Drug overdose. Ecstasy, looks like. EMT caught the first 3 letters of the license plates, no white Volvo.
Tire tracks were consistent with the original equipment on Major Sarkin's personal vehicle, a 1995 Taurus. We got an APB on it now.
Think it's like that? Carjacking?
I think we have to pursue it till we know otherwise.
Unless there's some military angle you're holding back on us.
Starting from a blank slate, same as you?
Maybe she knew some big-time secrets, you know, national security type stuff. What? You told me you'd have to kill me?
Is he always like this?
No. Oh, no. This is a mistake. This is not Kyle. You're not talking about my Kyle.
We're very sorry, Mrs. Landers. Do you know who took him to the party last night?
You're not listening to me. He went to the movies last night, and then he went to stay at his friend Richard's house.
Mrs. Landers, please.
He was celebrating. He had an English paper that he got an A on, and he was really proud. No.
We're very sorry for your loss, ma'am. But it's important that we find out what happened to your son. Someone gave him those drugs.
Mr. Rogers, they called him Mr. Rogers. All the kids did because he was so straight. He didn't take any drugs. He didn't do anything.
Mom, you home? I completely aced that biology final. What? What is it?
It's your brother.
What happened? Where is he?
He went to a party last night and took some drugs. He overdosed.
Is he in the hospital?
No. I'm
sorry, but he didn't make it.
Oh my God.
This is always the worst part. Peter Sarkin.
Sorry.
It's okay, Mr. Sarkin. Take your time.
Please sit. When she didn't come home last night, I was worried, but I talked myself out of it, you know? I figured she'd had a few drinks. She didn't want to drive. She didn't want to wake me.
You were worried, Mr. Sarkin, but you didn't go out and look for her or call anyone?
No.
You work at home, Mr. Sarkin?
Institutional investing. I have to stay on top of the New York markets, you know? She'd be there when I woke up. That's what I figured. Tommy went to sleep at 8:30, and I passed out about an hour after that.
She went out to visit some friends from the boat?
The ship.
Teresa. I say boat sometimes just to hear her do that. She does the exact same thing. She just got back a few days ago.
She's away from you and your son for 9 months. And she left last night to visit some friends?
When you're on an aircraft carrier that long, those people become a second family. You don't just shut it off when they come into port. You should know that, Lieutenant.
Mr. Sarkin, I don't believe that she was inferring.
Can you give us their names, the friends she was meeting?
We had a good marriage. And the time she was home, we treasured every second of that. But Teresa loved to fly. Well, she loved serving her country. Those things defined her.
Hey, hi, it's Teresa. I'm back. Pete and I aren't home right now, so leave a message at the tone, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Hey, T, it's me. Are we getting the boys together this weekend? Sunday might be a good park day. Call me.
I'll give you the names of those people. But I want to tell you something. My wife was a wonderful woman. I can't think of anyone who'd want to hurt her. I have to go pick my son up from school.
What was that about?
Trying to solve a murder, that's what it's about.
Which isn't going to happen if we're not all on the same page. So if you know something about the Major's life on the ship or anything else.
I don't. Just trying to put her last night together, that's all.
You know what? I got that part. The part that I missed is why we're attacking this guy for his wife going out with her friends for a couple of hours.
I wasn't attacking him, and if you have a problem with my interrogation techniques, we can always discuss it.
Let's go. They just found Teresa's car.
Felony division.
Hey, Dom.
Hey, Rain. Look, I need you to act like I just brought you something.
You did just bring me something.
It's a subterfuge. A drink.
I know what subterfuge means.
Hey, Dom.
Hey, Captain. I was just dropping off a file, an important case report for one of your inspectors.
Fine.
I was hoping I can talk to you privately without the whole world watching.
Hey, Dom, how's it going?
Hey, oh, never better. I'm sorry. How you doing?
What you guys up to?
I was just delivering a report.
Don't you have a case to work on?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Thank you. Hi. Ain't life a beautiful thing? What's up?
Okay, Kyle Landers' case. Sacramento has 2 old white Volvos. One belongs to an 82-year-old woman in Petaluma, and the other one belongs to a UCSC psych professor. Both are accounted for.
So we struck out.
Nope. We have a colorblind EMT, and you have a very smart partner. It's yellow. Registered owner is Derek Fenton from Redwood City. And check this out. He's a senior at Jefferson High.
Where Kyle Landers went to school.
Mm-hmm. It's a very tiny world.
This is felony.
So, why don't we have dinner at my house and watch the game on the tube?
Okay, now this is so freaky. You are reading my mind.
We'll get used to it, baby, because I got ESP.
Is that right? It's my boss. Gotta get going.
Dom, thanks for bringing me that important report.
Look who thinks she's all that.
The secret life of girls.
She's a real bitch, isn't she?
It's not pretty.
They hate me.
What if you try not to take it so personally?
Mom, it is personal.
Odd Girl Out. At 9 Saturday on Lifetime.
Can't sleep? Why take a PM with an extra medicine if you don't have a backache or headache? Unisom Sleep Gels has the same amount of the same ingredient to help you fall asleep with no extra medicine. Unisom, it's all you need.
Every 25 seconds, a car is stolen. This time it's yours. All states' claim specialists begin processing your claim the second you call. If your car disappears, your insurance company shouldn't. That's all states stand. Are you in good hands?
I'm having work done, and I'm so excited.
Let Olay Regenerist do the work. It continuously renews skin's appearance at the cellular level for lasting results. Olay Regenerist.
Work done.
Janet's eyes needed protection from UV rays. She needed prescription sunglasses.
With these, my eyes are safe.
They're Janet's eyes, but they're my responsibility.
Now, get 50% off all lenses, including prescription sun lenses at Pearl Vision.
Calm. Available in a baby wipe with the scent of lavender from Pampers, because scent affects how a baby feels.
There are things going on in your house you may not know about. For instance, did you know that up to 75% of the surfaces in our homes can be soft surfaces that can hold on to odors and release them back into the room? So even though we clean, our homes still may not feel as fresh as they could, which is why it's good to know Febreze Fabric Refresher with new Cleanse Air. Use Febreze every time you tidy up to keep your whole house feeling fresh air clean every day. Febreze is more than just a freshener. Its unique Cleanse Air odor elimination formula finds odors trapped in fabrics and cleans them away as it dries, truly eliminating odors, not just covering them up. Febreze is safe to use around kids, cats, and dogs, and on virtually any fabric. In fact, your satisfaction is guaranteed, or your money back. Plus, Febreze Fabric Refresher eliminates moldy odors too. Get in the know. Make Febreze part of your routine, so your house can feel fresh air clean every day.
Go online to get $8 in coupons for Febreze Fabric Refresher, Febreze Allergen Reducer, and Febreze Air Effects. Febreze, it's that fresh.
No crunches ever.
Introducing the Ab Lounge, scientifically designed to get you up off the floor, making old-fashioned crunches a thing of the past.
Sculpt your abdominals using the Ab Lounge Jackknife, proven in university testing to be better for your body.
It's as easy as a crunch, but the Ab Lounge design makes every move really count, targeting your abs without wasted effort.
Compare the Ab Lounge to an old-fashioned crunch. The advanced Ab Lounge Jackknife generates up to 75% more muscle activity in the upper and lower abdominals, and an amazing 268% more in the love handle obliques.
It's a complete lifestyle system, including Ab Lounge toning routine, healthy eating guide, and an aerobic workout designed to maximize results.
I have this one pair of jeans. After just 8 weeks, my fat jeans don't really fit anymore.
Call now to try the Ab Lounge for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't agree the Ab Lounge is the best way to a sexy stomach, return it within 30 days for a refund of your $14.95.
Call now and say goodbye to crunches forever.
76% of women find it hard to achieve ultimate pleasure. Watch the Lifetime special based on the new Hyperion hardcover.
It'll make your sex life so much better.
Secrets of the Sexually Satisfied Woman.
Premieres at 11 Sunday night, April 17th.
Open the gate.
Yeah, we were going to have a drink, but the major never showed up. And I waited 20, 30 minutes, and then I just figured she wasn't coming.
Are you worried, Stan?
I guess I should have been, but it was just a casual drink, you know?
No, Seaman Bellows, we don't know. That's why we're here. Is that the kind of relationship the two of you had? Casual?
We were friends.
Nothing more than that, huh?
We liked each other, we worked together, we were friends, that's it.
You know, if a friend of mine doesn't show up, even for a casual drink, I'm probably gonna make a call, find out what happened.
Seaman Bellows?
Was that a question?
Yes. And if I were you, I'd answer.
No, I didn't call.
We found your friend Teresa's car. Found a notebook in it, like a journal. Copied some of the pages.
Tried to tell him again that we can't see each other anymore, that this relationship can't last. I have a husband, a family. He says he understands.
You finished?
When we get back to San Francisco, this thing has to be over, no matter what he says. See, she underlined over, because it was a mistake. This whole thing was a mistake.
Do you have anything to say to this?
I already told you I didn't kill her.
You also told us that you and Major Sarkin were just friends.
That's what I said.
So an affair with you, that's not the mistake she's talking about? Bellows?
Under military law, I have the right to counsel. I'd like to exercise that right.
The weapon was most likely a baseball bat, wielded with enough force to splinter every one of her ribs on the right side. But the fatal blow was here, the back of her skull, impression shaped like a bat. This woman was a Marine.
Yeah. She won the Silver Star in Bosnia.
Like I said, she fought back like one.
Any evidence of sexual assault? Mm.
It seems personal. This kind of rage, a baseball bat.
That's what your friend said.
A friend?
The Navy woman, you know, the lieutenant. She said whoever did this knew the victim.
She was here?
Yeah, this morning. You know, it's weird. The whole military thing, I felt like I was supposed to salute her or something, you know?
Thanks.
See ya.
Hey, Derek, my man. San Francisco police want to talk to you.
What about? I didn't do anything.
Nobody said you did.
But some cowardly piece of pond scum dropped Kyle Landers in the street last night, left him there to die, drove away in your car.
Dad?
Yep. And we need to know who was driving the car last night.
Of course, it couldn't have been you, right? You're too nice a guy.
I took him to the hospital. I was helping him out.
Helping him out is bringing him into the hospital and telling the doctor what the hell he took, and then staying there till you know he's okay.
I barely even know him. He was just some dude at the club. Screwed up on X.
Yours? You give him the ecstasy, Derek?
No.
You sell it to him?
No.
You know who did?
I was helping him.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
You won the Good Samaritan Award, Derek. Ceremony's down at the station. Let's go.
Just because you think she looks good in the uniform.
No, she looks real good in the uniform. But go on.
That is no reason to let her walk all over us. If she has a theory of this case and she's working it without
What's
us.
the big deal? I mean, she is entitled to...
The big deal is that she didn't tell us. The big deal is that she said she was going to go check out Stan Bellows.
Right, well, we went and see Nora.
Where she had already been.
You're jealous.
You are out of your mind.
No, I mean, come on. I'm flattered, just a little bit surprised. I mean, you know, we work together. We're pretty close, you know.
Go soak your head.
Really? Did you just say that? You know, maybe after all this is over, we ought to get into some kind of, like, partners counseling or something like that, you know?
Oh, shut up.
Go soak your head.
Hey.
Hey.
So, Stan Bellows has a history of violence. Almost busted out of boot camp for striking an officer. And last year he spent 10 days in the San Diego brig, bar fight. Put the other guy in the hospital.
Any idea what the fight was about?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, a woman. Sense that the other guy tried to make a move on his girl.
Jealousy, very ugly thing.
You know what the move was? The guy wanted to buy her a drink. Seeming Bellows has quite a temper.
Appreciate you coming down here, Mr. Sarkar.
Anything for the investigation.
We found a lot of prints on your wife's car, and if we can eliminate yours, then we can work with what's left.
Tommy's. My son's prints are in there. Are you gonna have to print him too?
No, that won't be necessary. We can eliminate his by size.
Yeah.
Small fingers.
Yeah, he's small.
Think the husband knew about the affair?
I don't know. My wife's away for 9 months, and I'm left home to hold down the fort, make a living, take care of everything.
What, did you kill your wife?
I was home with the kid. The kid's asleep. It's not a very good alibi. He could have gone out, found her before she met Bellows, killed her. I mean, he hears from her, what, once a month? For a couple minutes on a crackly satellite phone, then he finds out she's screwing around? Yeah, I think it's possible.
What about Lieutenant Walker? Where does she come out?
She likes Bellows. He's got a lawyer out of the JAG office who's been there all afternoon over at the naval base.
Think he denied the affair because of the consequences? I mean, he admits to having a relationship with an officer. He's looking at a court-martial, right?
Violent guy, in love, gets rejected, enraged, he kills. It's a simple theory.
Yep. Jealousy, old and powerful motive. Whereas in this case, both the husband and the boyfriend cuts both ways.
So having these riots in mind, do you wish to speak to us?
Yeah, sure. Look, this girl I'm dancing with, she's whacked sloppy. Tequila shots and Special K. I go to get her some water, thinking that might cool her out, and there's this dude.
Kyle Landers.
Yeah, he's down. He's just sitting there on the floor with his back against this huge speaker. And he's shaking, you know? It's not just from the music. Something's really wrong. No one was helping him.
You know what, Derek? We know all of this. What we need to know is who was in charge of this shindig. All right? Who invited you? Who else was there? Who was selling the drugs?
I told you, I don't know.
Derek, we can't help you if you don't help us.
But I don't know anything.
All right, you know what? Fine. You want to play it that way? We can do that.
I just spoke to the BA. Reckless endangerment.
Hey.
And what about accessory to manslaughter?
Are you talking about me?
You know what, Derek? You got something to say? Huh? Go. Say it.
I know who organized the party. But that's it. I swear to God.
Ta-da!
Hey.
Okay. I got a strong feeling that the satellite is working. All right, well, so much for my ESP.
No, it's working. Yeah, it's Jordan. They're playing the Wizards.
Please.
Wait, you can't see this? It's end of the third quarter. Wizards up 6. Jordan's at the line shooting 2. Oh, damn, you missed the first one.
Okay, this is the wine talking.
Wait, the brother is closing his eyes for the second shot. He's shooting blind. Well, it could be happening. He's done that.
What? Shoot with his eyes closed? When?
Playoff, once. Game was on the line. It was the coolest. Brother was like, come on, who wants something? Oh!
It is the coolest. Jordan shoots. And he scores.
It was a fairy tale romance.
I love the princess thing.
The princess, the Hollywood hunk.
Why do you want to marry me again?
Because I love you. But this happy ending is only the beginning.
No, give me the toy.
Diaper bag! This is a family meeting.
Oh, no!
Don't be disrespectful.
This is gonna be a royal mess.
I Married a Princess. Premieres Monday, April 18th at 8, only on Lifetime.
At 9 all next week, starting Tuesday, Lifetime presents a week of stories to live by.
This time they're gonna teach you a lesson.
Stories with the power to challenge you.
I can do better. I deserve better.
Move you.
I never wanted to hurt you.
And change your life.
I lost 20 years. You've got your miracle back. Don't let it slip away again.
A week of stories to live by at 9 all next week, starting Tuesday on Lifetime. Brought to you by South Beach Diet Foods from Kraft. Life is better on the beach.
Good news for those with arthritis pain. Reports are out about an independent government panel, according to the New York Times.
Several panel members said that patients in need of pain relief should first try naproxen, sold as Aleve.
Forbes.com says,
the committee considered naproxen to be the safest NSAID from a cardiovascular standpoint.
Dow Jones Newswires writes, one member said,
naproxen is probably one of the safer pain medications on the market.
Ask your doctor about the good news. Ask your doctor about Aleve.
Imagine your baby in a chop shop. Thieves profit while you pay higher insurance rates. Allstate's fraud team is on it, so you pay less. Crime doesn't pay. Neither should you. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands?
What's a good choice for your heart and good for your soul? New Breyer's Heart Smart Low-Fat Ice Cream Bars. Delicious swirls of fruit and cream. Now that's smart.
White, beige, or taupe? No thanks. If I'm gonna paint, you're gonna notice it.
You can at the Home Depot. Discover the largest paint color palette in America. The greatest brands in paint are here at guaranteed low prices. And try our Color Smart system, where you can preview, match, and coordinate colors with confidence. Right now, get $5 off all 1-gallon cans of Behr paints and stains, and save even more with $20 off all 5-gallon buckets.
At the Home Depot, you can do it, we can help.
You never think about underneath your arms. Ta-da! Who looks under there?
People notice everything. Between the shaving, razor burn,
Shave bumps, it's very embarrassing. I just thought that the skin under my arms was something that couldn't be changed.
because of Dove, I mean, I don't have to worry anymore.
Dove gets skin. It has this moisturizer, so it is giving something back to your armpits.
It's skin, too. It deserves equal treatment.
Dove Deodorant's 1/4 moisturizer gives back what shaving takes away, leaving your underarms smooth and silky. It's soft.
There's a lot of talk about teeth whitening lately. But only Oral-B Rembrandt Plus can say its citroxan-based formula whitens teeth 5 shades and helps prevent new stains. Guess that says it all. Oral-B Rembrandt Plus toothpaste.
I find women that have crazy busy lives ask the most questions about the OrthoEver birth control patch. I answer them as a doctor and as a user.
Is the patch effective?
99% just like the pill.
Is it easy to use?
It's so simple. Put it on once a week and you're covered.
Is it safe?
For most women, yes. But the patch does have hormones like the pill, so there are serious risks such as heart attack, stroke, and blood clots. If you have a history of any of these conditions, some cancers, or you might be pregnant, the patch isn't for you.
What about smoking?
Just don't do it. Smoking increases these risks, especially if you're over 35. And the patch does not protect against sexually transmitted diseases or HIV. So why choose OrthoEvra? It's just simple, effective weekly birth control. Last but not least, does the patch stay on? You bet. Shower, swim, workout, the patch stays put. Want to simplify your life? Talk to your healthcare professional so you can be smart about your body and smart about your birth control.
Seaman Bellows has waived his right to have counsel present at this time.
7 months ago, we lost a plane in Serbia. Pilot's down, out of normal rescue range, but Teresa goes to pick him up. She volunteers. Now, both this guy's legs are broken. It's in the middle of a hot zone, it's night, weather, anti-aircraft fire, but Teresa goes to get him. And somehow she finds him, loads him into the helo. But on the way back, I'm an air controller. It's my shift, and I'm talking her in, which wasn't easy because about 2 clicks from the pickup, she got hit. She's got a fuel leak. Her nav system's out. She's limping bad. And the only way home is to stay low, keep it slow, and follow my voice home. And we talked the whole way. She was so scared. She told me. I pretended like I wasn't, but she knew I was. My voice was shaking. I don't know how she made it back. I really don't. First time I laid eyes on her was that night when she put down on the flight deck. But I was already in love with her. Just from her voice, her heart, who she was, you know? And for the next 7 months, she said I didn't look like my voice. She said I sounded shorter. So my confession is this. Yes, I had a sexual relationship with Major Teresa Sarkin. Yes, I knew I was violating the ethics code. We both did. But I didn't kill her. How could I do that?
I think you're making it up.
No, I swear. Swear.
I've never seen ones with faces.
Well, maybe I'm more experienced than you. You ever thought about that?
Nah, I haven't thought about that. Oh, man, I gotta go.
You're not staying the night?
Oh, no, I'd love to. But I gotta get out of here.
You're not staying the night and you set your alarm? Well, when did you set it, Dom? After I kissed you? Or maybe you set it before? Aren't you Mr. Confidence? My God, Dom!
My kid, my daughter, I have to take her to school. I was gonna tell you. I was waiting for the right
For
time.
what, Dom? After we did it? Who's taking care of her now?
My wife,
What?
she's got custody of her. We're separated.
Get out. Now. Now.
I knew you wouldn't understand.
Get out!
I don't know what you guys are so upset about. Because you knew about the affair. And you knew that it was Bellows. You were keeping information from your partners, which I find just a little upsetting.
It was pure speculation. When Teresa died, Bella's name popped up on an intel report. Maybe something was going on between them on the ship, but it wasn't anything I felt that you really...
Please don't feed me that need-to-know crap, because here's what I need to know when I'm working on a case. Everything. And feel free to jump in at any time, Nate.
You pass the salt? Thanks.
So he's not jumping in, CD, because he knows this is no big deal.
Actually, I'm not jumping in because I'm afraid I'll say something I might regret. Because it's a real big deal. You knew about Bellows and Teresa. That's why you liked him for this in the first place. And if you hold out on us again, I'm going to have you pulled from this case. When somebody asks for the salt, you hand them the pepper, too. Even if they don't ask for both. You never separate the salt and the pepper. Thank you. Could she just apologize and I just somehow missed it? Because if she apologized, then we can move on here. Because we're big-hearted people and we don't hold grudges.
Sorry. Won't happen again.
Great. You gonna finish that? There you go.
Great Magda Ramirez needs help from the DEA. You gotta love this one.
Are you through, Bernard?
I'm just getting started. You want to pay, right? My money's no good around here is the feeling I'm getting.
Sure. Here you go.
Keep that change.
Thank you.
What? I'm a good tipper. Gotta protect my rep.
Your rep? That's really funny.
Don Arnold? That's who this kid Derek gave up?
Yeah. He says that he didn't see him there that night, but he's pretty sure that Arnold's behind all these raves that go on at that location.
Hey, he's big time, Donnie boy. He rents the halls and controls party favors. Keeps himself clean. Tries to keep a wall between him and the ex-suppliers, but he's a one.
So if our kid got killed at an Arnold rave, he'd know where the drugs came from?
Getting off too cheap. I think he should have thrown in a healthy low-fat muffin.
Don't push your luck.
Thank you, Inspector.
Just step through.
Epsode of The Division. Yes, ma'am.
This is so none of your business.
So the human resources guy over at the brokerage house says Peter Sarkin isn't working out of his home by choice. He was downsized because the funds he managed dropped 78% last year.
Managed past tense.
Yep, he's unemployed, something he neglected to tell us.
Plus, he's got death benefits coming from the Marine Corps, doesn't he?
200 grand, plus a $50,000 bump for accidental death.
Why don't you go see him? Let him know that you know about his wife and Bellows and see if he blinks.
What if he doesn't know? What if he doesn't know and he didn't do it?
What if he does and he killed her?
This is our only leverage. I mean, it's the only way we put this guy in play.
Yeah, like your pal Sharon's gonna do for Bellows? Is she gonna report the affair? Because then a dishonorable discharge is about the best that he can hope for.
She has to. If that relationship had anything to do with Teresa's death, she has to report it.
Yeah, like we gotta go stomp on the husband?
Cheer up, guys. That's why we make the big bucks. I can't believe I'm doing this.
You want to do a good job, sometimes you got to go the extra mile.
Can't you think of something to bust him with now?
When Bobby Fishhead leaves, we'll go lean on him. Use the word homicide.
How'd you get your arm off me?
So give me a kiss, he's looking sweet.
Oh, dream on, Bernard. I'm engaged.
Yeah, I heard. To a magician.
A musician, actually.
No, I heard magician from a very reliable source. How you getting along with those tigers, huh?
I'm in hell now.
You do know that if he wants to saw you in half, he's gonna have to go through me.
How long can this chess game last?
Bogey 2 o'clock.
One second. Bro.
I thought we had to talk to him. Find out where the dead guy got his drugs.
You just did.
I've told you everything I know. I've come down to the station. I've given you my fingerprints. I mean, come on, am I really a suspect here?
Mr. Sarkin, the night that your wife
I am. I am a suspect. My God, you people are amazing.
Mr. Sarkin, how much did you know about your wife's life on the ship, her relationships?
I knew my wife. I trusted her. It's all I need to know.
The night she was killed,
I was here with my son. Oh, wait a second. I did go out for about 10 minutes. Yeah. That's when I killed her. I went to the bank, I saw her, and I thought, hey, why not? She's the love of my life, the mother of my child. Why don't I just kill her?
You did go out?
You know what? I want you people out of my house right now. You disgust me.
Did you go to the bank?
Yeah. I went to the bank, but I didn't have my cash card, though. I left it on the counter. Teresa must have taken it. I don't have a receipt. So I guess that means I killed her. That's definite proof.
The reason her card didn't show up is that she used his. Here she is standing in front of the ATM, 9:32. Okay, and we roll forward. Okay, he hits her from behind here. He thinks he's got an easy mark, but watch this.
What's that on his shirt?
We sent the tape to Videotech, Dean. This is a video enhancement.
Freedom?
As in the Freedom Project, it's a halfway house over in the Haight.
We got a hit off 3 separate prints in the Taurus. We ran them through the database over there for the last 5 years.
Our guy graduated in 1999, Morgan Cavett.
He's still on probation. He makes regular reports to his PO. We've got an address.
How much money did he get?
Quick cash withdrawal from the joint account. I can see the headline now. War hero killed for $60.
Oh, let's go. Game's gonna start.
Give me a few minutes. I've got heartburn.
We can't wait for that. Read the label.
Not intended for immediate relief. What's that mean?
Just take Tums and get the fast relief you need now so we can go.
Thank you.
Tums.
Your friends will smell the freshness, but they won't find the air freshener. Renews It Airlets, the discreet air freshener that looks and works just like an outlet. Renews It Airlets, the scent is all you notice. From Renews It.
Denny knows everything about baseball and nothing about women.
Want to go back to my house? I've seen your house. I'll make the bed.
But when he met Terry Wolfmeyer,
Do you like my mother?
I don't know. She's tricky.
he got a lot more than he bargained for. Joan Allen is magnificent as always.
My lord.
Kevin Costner gives his best performance in years.
What's so funny? Just all very female.
Ebert and Roper give it 2 big thumbs up. The Upside of Anger, rated R. Now playing.
You're getting it down. Oh, yeah, you're getting potty trained. You've got Feel and Learn from Pampers, the only training pant with a special suspended liner that lets you feel when you're wet. You're the man. Feel and Learn from Pampers.
I forgot my keys again. Why am I always late for work?
Does living up to your potential feel like a game that never goes your way?
Sorry, it's not finished again.
If these symptoms have frustrated you your whole life, it could be adult ADD. For more information, visit Strattera.com. Strattera is the only non-stimulant treatment for adult ADD, a condition your doctor can diagnose and treat.
Right on time.
It helps control ADD symptoms throughout the day so you can focus. Do not take Strattera if you take MAOIs or have narrow-angle glaucoma. In rare cases, Strattera can cause liver problems. Ask your doctor about warning signs. Tell your doctor if you have high or low blood pressure, increased heart rate, or heart or blood vessel disease. Side effects include dry mouth, menstrual cramps, dizziness, sexual side effects, insomnia, problems urinating, constipation, nausea, and decreased appetite. So log on or call us and ask your doctor about non-stimulant Strattera and start focusing on your possibilities.
At last, my love has come along.
At last, a dry cat food good enough to be called Fancy Feast. Introducing the ultimate feast for the senses. Fancy Feast Gourmet Gold. It's simply the best tasting dry cat food there is.
Over and over again, she reminds me what a gift it is to just let go. Lifetime. Television for women.
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
Hey, there we go.
How's the book?
I don't know. Kind of same old, same old. Have you read anything interesting lately?
Yeah, actually I have.
What is it?
Well, you've read the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is the Book of Mormon. It's a companion to the Bible. It's another testament of Jesus Christ.
You can have your own free copy of the Book of Mormon just by calling this number.
I was looking for something moving and uplifting, and this is it.
Tell me more.
I just feel so peaceful when I'm reading it, and I'm kinder to others, and I have more confidence. It's completely transformed my life.
To receive your own free copy of the Book of Mormon, call this number or talk to your Mormon neighbor. It's a gift from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
And let me know how you like it. Okay. I think you will.
Samantha Hoyt has always wanted one thing.
My head is spinning in wedding thoughts and I can't get rid of them. And do you think I'm crazy?
But what happens when the one
I love you.
Look here, girl.
isn't the only one?
You know, I've always looked at Luke as the one who got away. I guess Luke.
Slut! I should have seen this coming. Did you sleep with him? Do you love him?
Which one?
Ben!
Shannon Elizabeth, Confessions of an American Bride. Premieres 9 p.m. Monday, May 9th, only on Lifetime.
Summer's still in school.
Thank you, Mrs. Landers.
But you're not going to find anything in here. I talked to them about drugs. I kept track of their friends. I knew what they were doing after school. I did everything but strip search them.
If we need you, we'll call you.
He was her brother.
Thank you. Okay, Ginny. I can find those drugs in 3 minutes. Well, I can find those drugs in 2 minutes. Go ahead, Ginny, find those drugs.
What do you think? No way. Too obvious?
Absolutely. Or is it because you didn't think of it?
What are you doing? Mom? Mom, what did you let them do? Like your beagle here, Summer. Wow, what do you know? Well, marijuana? Get some pills here. Something that looks an awful lot like cocaine. A couple grams, maybe? Looks like ecstasy. Same kind that killed your brother? We'll know soon enough. Summer.
Rena, I think these would look prettier in a vase.
They're fine, exactly where they are, rotting to death in the trash.
Fantastic. Then you got everything worked out.
Anything I can do for you, Captain?
Me, I'm peachy. What about you? Something you want to talk about?
Nope.
Okay, fine.
Okay, great. He's married.
What's that?
Dom, he's married, he didn't tell me, and now he's sending me flowers. Oh, I'm so mad I could kill him.
Sit down, take a load off.
And he's got a kid, a daughter. Can you believe that?
Well, give me a second here. I just found out about the marriage.
Lied to me.
About a real big thing. That's 3 strikes in my book.
Yeah, well, he's out of here. Goodbye, Dom.
I'm home.
See, that's it.
Our work's done. We're moving on.
Okay, but what if he has good reason?
A good reason not to tell you he's married and a father?
Well, it's possible.
Actually, it's not. But you could ask him.
Yeah, okay, but I hung up on him like 10 times already.
Go see him. Bring him one of those important reports I keep hearing about. Look, if you're not ready to go the Dom Who route and something tells me you're not, that's what I suggest.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Captain.
Raina?
Yeah.
I've heard a rumor about these new condoms that they have, you know, with the little faces on them. I was just wondering if you know what kind of faces these are. Yeah, because you can quit.
Right, well, Captain, trust me on this one. You don't want to know. No.
Police, drop it!
Right now! Put your hands on the back of your head!
You're under arrest for the murder of Teresa Sarkin. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
The guy in the park, Summer. Arnold.
It was his rave. I knew he was some sort of big shot. And... well, okay, he showed up around 9 o'clock. And he was kind of coming on to me. But I kind of let him because I figured he was holding. He gave me 6 tabs, and then I ditched him. Kyle and I, we each took one. Kyle's must have been poisoned.
Kyle had never taken it before?
He just wanted to know what it was like. He kept asking. He had just written this big paper for English about some poet. He said he wanted to expand his consciousness. Maybe he wanted to be a writer.
So you took him to a rave and you gave him some X.
And he died. I left early. He was feeling so great. He wanted to stay. He was feeling great. Am I going to jail?
You're gonna testify against Arnold and say that he gave you the drugs.
Sure, that's what happened. I to live with this. What I did. I don't get it. Everybody knows that you can't die from ecstasy.
I wanted to see what he did to her.
I'm here. I saw it. We done?
This woman had a husband, a 10-year-old child.
Yeah, my lawyer's gonna hear about this.
Shut up. You know, we're wasting our time.
No, I want him to know. Major Teresa Sarkin served her country for 12 years. She was a pilot in the Marines. She flew mission after mission all over the world with immense courage, consistently putting the lives of others above her own. And she comes home. She comes home and gets this from you.
It was her fault. Wait, what did you say? Just wanted the money. She shouldn't have fought back. Man. And the bitch hit me hard. What was I supposed to do, huh?
Get him out of here.
Just gave it up. She pissed me off.
Take him out. Come on. Come on, calm down.
Look, we were thinking about your report.
Right. Stan Bellows and his affair with the Major.
I know you think you're obligated to file it.
Actually, I'm gonna bury it. I think that's what I was always gonna do.
Is that why you held back from us? To keep it off the record?
Like I said, the woman was a hero.
Hey, I was looking for you.
Hi, Bernard.
I checked. You are marrying a musician.
I'm so relieved.
I was wondering if maybe you'd want to have dinner sometime before that happens.
You mean like a date?
Yeah. I figure if we're gonna do it, it'd be easier to do it before you got married.
Bernard,
Yeah.
we're not gonna do it.
Raina, I was 19 years old. She was my girlfriend. She was pregnant.
I've seen this movie before.
Me and Lisa haven't lived together for 14 months. And even when we were, it wasn't working.
Okay, and so you lied to me about this. Why exactly?
Because I like you so much. I wanted us to first get solid. It sounds stupid now.
Just now?
Every time I tried to tell you, I can see you in my head just walking away. I didn't want that to happen.
I know. You said that. But you still lied, Dom, about a big thing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Any other secrets? Other wives, kids?
No.
Because now would be the time to tell me.
No. Think I still have a shot?
I don't know.
Raina,
I'm gonna walk away now.
please.
Maybe it's not that kind of walking away. Maybe it's just going back to work kind of walking away. Maybe. Don, thanks for the flowers.
New on Lifetime. Ossie Davis, Lawrence Fishburne, and Alfre Woodard in a critically acclaimed performance.
Now, if you want to leave, that's your privilege.
I didn't back out. I stayed. I love those men, and I gave them all that I had, honoring my oath as a nurse.
Based on the inspirational true story of one woman who dedicated her life to a group of men when no one else cared. Miss Evers Boys.
Premieres at 9 tomorrow night on Lifetime Television for Women.